road she traveled.
Honoring women who made a difference. A Cooler Kids gift to our community.
Picture of Perfection, Theresa Smerud, as portrayed by Kylie. The door slid open with a sudden jolt, as if it was beckoning me to see my mother kept hidden in her bottomless, murky closet. Digging and searching, this feeling that something was watching me, my every movement was waiting to be revealed. Intensity started to kick in, making me tremble and my heart beat at a blistering speed. All of a sudden, it was there, right in front of me. The treasure hunt was over! I've discovered the secret to my great-aunt Lottie's story, her photography portfolio. Ever since I was a little girl, I'd heard about Aunt Lottie's portfolio, but now I was actually looking at it. It was filled with photos of my own mother during childhood, and seeing these examples of artwork captivated me. I knew that artistic ability was in my blood, because I saw it in the portfolio, and family stories circulated about another great-aunt named Margaret, who had gone to the Chicago Art Institute in the 1920s. I was only in 4th grade, but finding the photography portfolio and knowing my family past inspired me to become an artist. When I grew up, I did go to art school, but it wasn't until after my first child was born that my true artistic gift was realized. Anna was breathtaking. I was enamored by everything about her. The tiny toes, her graceful fingers, even her sweet cheeks. I wanted to capture it all on film, so I began taking pictures of her. I had a simple point-and-click camera, and I became very frustrated because I was unable to capture what she really looked like. Her face, her coos, her laugh. I'd drop off my rolls of film to be developed and would get so discouraged when I picked them up. None of the photos turned out the way I wanted them to. The lighting would be uneven. One person would be light and the other dark. It was so aggravating. I needed a more elaborate camera, but I was intimidated by the tiny controls and the miniature buttons of a professional camera. Yet, I knew if I was to capture those pictures I yearned so much to keep, I needed to get over my fear. I finally mustered up the courage to take a photography class at a local university, and all that worrying was for nothing. Instead of hearing laughter at the sight of my photos, my instructor and classmates gave me praise. I was excited and motivated to learn more about photography, and took more and more classes. I began to understand that an excellent photo was all about lighting, and that photography was really just painting with light. My experience with my own child spurred me to try taking photos of other people's children, and it wasn't long before I opened my in-home photography business, mainly kids. When I mean in-home, I mean my home. I started my business in my 100-year-old Victorian-style home. I have a flair of home decor, so my beautifully decorated surroundings made a perfect backdrop for the timeless photos I aspired to capture. Small antique dolls, old straw hats, wedding dresses, vintage dress-up clothes, kids adorned my home, and I found the children yearned to explore it. I take a different approach to photography than most. Posing and saying cheese is not my style. My strategy is to get to know the kids on a one-on-one basis, so that I can capture little gestures, body language, and facial expressions that make each individual special. I don't tell the kids to sit this way or that way. I just let them explore and to have fun while I follow them with the camera. The pictures I take are not what people expect your kids to be. It's what you expect your kids to be, themselves. My clients leave with a snapshot of their child's personality at that point in their life. They don't get a typical photo with a smile, but a little work of art. My pictures are treasured artwork to hang on your walls and to hand down to your children. In the early years, my biggest challenge was keeping my house clean. I had my own 5 children running around my workspace all day long, and customers stopping by to have photos taken or pick up their orders at all times of the day. It's taken a lot of hard work and diligence to grow, but after time, I converted a spare bedroom into studio, as I needed a place to claim as my own, and the room had great lighting. I also expanded my photo-taking opportunities into my yard by setting up outdoor spaces with furniture, planting flowers, and other outside props. After years of building my business, I bought the perfect barn out on Highway 16. Now I have a place for kids to roam with tractors, farm supplies, and even open fields. It's the ultimate place to make a picture come to life. I also have my business and an indoor studio right there in the old farmhouse. It doesn't end at the farmhouse. I renamed my own business, Theresa M. Smerud, artist and photographer, to better reflect my work. I've expanded into the realm of couples, dances in action, and more. My passion for art has bloomed over the years. and I have grown from fearing a camera to becoming one with it. I now know my true calling, photography. I've continued the family legacy that my great aunts once started, and every time I bring my eye up to the camera lens to capture a perfect moment, I can feel their spirit surrounding me. I know that Aunt Margaret and Aunt Lottie have passed me down a gift of treasure and continue to give.
This podcast brought to you from La Crosse, Wisconsin by the Cooley Kids at Longfellow Middle School in conjunction with the League of Women Voters.